Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. My name is Terrell.
And my name is Brendan.
And we're
VNT Reacts. And today we are checking out Dream SMP, the complete story, part 1. And this is by Evan MC Gaming.
So we love y'all. Y'all, this will prove to y'all how much we love y'all and how much we care about y'all. This video is very, we've done videos like this before that have been long.
Yeah.
But they have like a couple other videos that are very long. They have one of these that are about an hour. I'm letting you know we ain't gonna do that one. Probably not, maybe. It's a very small possibility that we maybe would do that one, but most likely not. But we very much enjoy the Dream SMP squad. If we finally gonna react to this video so we can kind of get some context on what the hell be going on doing them compilations that we be watching.
I'm excited. I want to get like the story. Like I want to see it happen.
So this is a long video, like I said again, about 30 minutes, around 30 minutes long. So get comfortable, get your popcorn, get your candy, your chips, your salt, whatever. Get your snacks and get ready to just watch this video and enjoy it.
Snacks, and not just me.
No. But all right, y'all. Enough talking. Let's go right in. Let's get in.
Growth, friendship, and ruin. Across the life of the Dream SMP, these three truths have shaped the story into one of the most treasured in Minecraft history. Spanning many months and including some of the most talented...
I got my snacks. I got banana and travel mix, yo.
The story has evolved well past that ever thought to come from a Minecraft server. To truly understand the story, we must go back to the beginning.
Shout out to this person who made this video, because I ain't got the time to do that.
Through the early days of the server and tell the story of part 1 of the Dream SMP. Really quick, this video took weeks to make, so if you could take 1 second to subscribe, it is completely free.
That's why I said shout out to them, because I can bet this is...
Thank you.
It was a lot.
Also, thanks to Lord Cantor for letting me use his recreation of the Dream SMP for this video.
So someone made a recreation?
If you want to see how he managed to rebuild the server block for block, go check out his channel in the top
line
of the description.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Anyway, let's start from the beginning.
Alright, go.
Day 1 of the Dream SMP. A time before war, before nations, before death. A much simpler time than what we know today.
It's a whole
of
movie.
I know.
On April 25th, Dream and George created what has grown into one of the most influential Minecraft servers ever. But to them, it was just a normal survival world.
Was that 2020?
A few months prior, on February 5th, Minecraft released their first snapshot of 1.16, the Nether update. Because of Dream's focus on his channel, as well as his speedrunning grind that started shortly after, Dream had not had time to truly explore the new update. This world finally gave him a chance to do so. During their first stream, Dream and George intended just to play the game. No speedrunning, no Minecraft manhunt, just plain old survival. And that's exactly what they did. After making a portal, Dream and George explored the new biomes and structures added to the game.
That's a lot. Okay,
after a long journey through the Nether, the two decided to head back.
Oh!
After dying in the Nether, the two journeyed back together.
Dang!
They finally were able to find their stuff and escape. Yeah. They lost all their stuff.
He keeps pausing. I'm about to say.
Later,
like,
they finally were able to explore the Bastion with no problems.
I know that, but
by the end of the stream, things were looking good.
No, they're not.
Soon after the beginning of the SMP, its first members other than Dream and George were added.
Is that where we're in
Sapnap, the third member of the Dream Team, as well as their close friends It's Alyssa and Awesome Over the next streams, the 5 were able to develop the world considerably. One of these projects included the centerpiece of the SMP.
This boat keeps swinging outside my window.
Server,
I know, I think the window cleaners are there.
Located in the middle of the lake, the community house, as well as the paths branching off of it, still stands today as a hub for travel across the main server. A few other notable builds include the community nether portal, which also remains a very important location today, and the courthouse, which is pretty self-explanatory.
This is like very expansive.
Was growing. and along with it, the player base grew too. Before long, 2 new members have been added to the server, Punk and Bad Boy Halo. Although Bad Boy Halo was
I'm recognizing some
during
names.
the early days of the server, his presence would be felt much more later in the story. Punk, on the other hand, got to work right away building his first giant lemon tree. He also began trapping people's bases. He started this with George. In an act of revenge for the trap, George decided to burn down the entirety of Punk's lemon tree.
So this is how the war is really starting.
Another one farther
I
down.
know.
But little did he know, this
From
same
these traps,
tree, along with his careless actions of setting traps in people's bases, would drive the server to chaos, causing the first war. But before that,
like, don't be blowing my stuff up. What you doing? It's time for war.
The most important addition yet. This player was Tommy Innit.
Oh, Tommy.
Tommy Innit was an up-and-coming creator who knew how to start drama.
Why the hell he used that
After his
picture?
channel saw early success,
He said he knew how to start drama.
he was invited to join the new creator server, SMP Earth. Holding over 60 creators, many with millions of subscribers, this was a huge opportunity for Tommy. And he did not hesitate to try to fight all of them. He entered the Dream SMP with the same goal. Coming off the recently ending SMP Earth, Tommy was ready for more fighting. And on his first day, he got straight to work.
Not Tommy just
Oh my
on
God.
everybody.
July 4th. After hours of streaming, Tommy gets a completely out of the blue message from Dream inviting him to the SMP.
Oh.
Joining without hesitation, Tommy immediately set out to do one thing.
Kill Dream.
Annoy everyone. He quickly became a problem, stealing from chests and killing George repeatedly.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he done killed George how many times already?
Within about 20 minutes of joining the server. A record that stands to this day. After pulling an epic gamer move and escaping, he continued to destroy things. This resulted in Dream teleporting him far away from spawn, banishing him temporarily. However, Tommy was not going to let this stop him from annoying them.
Oh my God.
Coming back by dying.
I can picture this too, like from what we've seen in Tommy.
This went on for a few minutes before Tommy Innit had become the first player to be banned on the server.
Damn.
One Twitter block later, and Tommy was back. This time, he would follow the rules. Well, kinda. After causing a bit more damage and claiming everything he could see as his property, Tommy decided to end his stream. His actions on the first day of the server would only be the beginning, as he would be streaming nearly every day on the SMP. 2 days later, the first war on the Dream SMP began. It all started when Tommy decided to build his house in a hill directly next to Punk's giant lemon tree. Tommy being Tommy, they almost immediately began fighting over land. This resulted in Punk killing Tommy and also trapping his house. Following the trolling of his house, Sapnap seeked revenge. And he was able to get it by burning down most of Punk's lemon tree.
That's what I say. Didn't he burn it already?
He rebuilt it.
Punk teamed up with its
So they keep burning his damn tree. Just stop building the tree.
They then burned down his entire house. They had crossed the line.
Child, not him looking at that.
Knew he had to put an end to this, but he couldn't do it alone.
This is so damn dramatic.
I know, I love
After
it.
some convincing, Sapnap was able to get Tommy on his side, and together they would kill Punk and Alyssa.
Oh my gosh.
Until, in the middle of their fight, Dream logged on.
Oh, uh-oh.
Dream said, what the hell is going on?
Dream, the creator of the world, and so far the only one to stop Tommy's fits of destruction, had had enough. He had created the server to be a place to escape conflict, to work together, to create, and to have fun. And war had no place there. After watching the server begin to spiral into chaos, Dream decided to step in and stop the fighting. But he quickly discovered he was very undergeared. And within seconds, Tommy and Sapnap had killed him as well.
Ooh.
The fighting escalated once again, and soon nearly the entire server was involved in the conflict.
What in the disrespect?
Dream, they are whooping your ass.
That is disrespectful.
Dream, you better get them. Look, they fucking everybody up.
That was until something happened that turned the tides of the battle. Dream had stolen Tommy's most prized possessions on the server.
What?
His music discs. Tommy had spent hours finding these discs and was not about to let that time go to waste. He had to get them back. Because Tommy and Sapnap were allies, Sapnap decided to help Tommy steal the discs back from Dream.
Okay.
Dream then joined the call and told Tommy that because he had proven to be untrustworthy, he would not be getting his discs back.
Oh, so he hit his disc.
And if he decided to start any conflict again, the discs would be burned.
Oh! Well, it looked like he already burned them.
Sapnap
I know.
came looking for where Dream had hidden the discs. And a few minutes later, he found one.
Dang.
Running from Dream, who followed close behind, Sapnap passed the disc to Tommy, who then ran to his base, entered his mine, and hid the disc in a ravine. With Dream close behind, Tommy then faked hiding the disc in a completely different part of the ravine, distracting him long enough for Tommy to come up with a plan. The plan that would get his other music disc back from Dream and win him the first battle. But him and Sapnap couldn't do it alone. They needed someone else. And Tommy knew just the guy for the job.
Is that Tubbo?
Tubbo and Tommy had been
Tubbo.
friends since
Tubbo.
the beginning.
Tubbo. Yo, we've
I
been
know.
butchering his name.
Streaming
Sorry,
0
Tubbo.
viewers for almost
Shit.
a year, and Tommy rated him with 20. Later on Discord, the two started talking, and before long, they began streaming together. Throughout the Hypixel Skyblock phase and SMP Earth, Tubbo was there, scamming, fighting, and laughing his way to victory alongside Tommy. Tubbo was a wholesome presence in contrast to Tommy and preserved the lightheartedness found in the early days of the server. Joining just a few days after Tommy, Tubbo quickly established himself as a force of good. Despite them being nearly opposites, the two unlikely friends fought together during every battle in the early days of the SMP. It was Tommy and Tubbo versus the world. So when Tommy and Sapnap needed some backup, he knew Tubbo would be there. Together, the three of them plotted to take down Dream and take back Tommy's second disc. Tommy's plan was simple. Surround Dream and all three attack him with axes to do the maximum damage possible. He hoped this would give them at least a chance of killing Dream, and since Tommy knew Dream had the disc in his inventory, this was their only chance of getting it back.
Okay.
As the fighting began, things were not looking good. After dying, Tommy and Sapnap brought a bed down to the ravine and set their spawn point nearby. The three
That's smart.
regrouped for one
That's
final
smart.
ambush on Dream. But he found them first.
Oh.
After Sapnap was killed, it
So
was
where's
also
Dream? Like,
Tommy and
where
Tubbo
his team
who
at?
finished the
He
job.
ain't got nobody helping him.
Using
He just
Travel's
fighting him.
blockade, the two began to chip away at Dream's health. Tommy got a few good hits before falling to Dream, leaving it all up to Tubbo. And as Dream was retreating to heal, Tubbo chased him down,
Tubbo put in that work.
managing to kill him.
Woo!
They had done it. Together, the team had managed to take down the most powerful man on the server, and Tommy's most prized possessions were back in his hands. After a quick celebration, Tommy decided it would be best to hide the discs in a chest off camera so Dream couldn't steal them when he was offline. But he quickly realized that Dream would not give up that easily. Sure, Tommy had won the battle, but the war was far
Oh
from
my
over.
gosh.
I feel like they got commercial breaks.
I know.
SMP, Tubbo was not the only new member to be added. 3 more of their friends, Purpled, Fundy, and Puns, were whitelisted as well. The SMP was now beginning to flourish. New players meant new development, and from this point forward, the server really started to take shape.
Damn, that's nice.
The first major build was Purple's
That's like a whole
UFO.
spaceship.
Lying fairly close to the community house in the same direction as Tommy's base, the UFO was one of the better looking builds for quite a while.
Yeah. Shitting on all other
builds.
builds.
Constructed for resolving an issue that later arose between Fundy, Purple, and Tubbo.
How did they get up there?
Finally, both
you can just build like
underground. These new builds, along with the arising storyline of the Disc Saga and other conflicts on the server, helped the Dream SMP quickly gain popularity on YouTube and Twitch. And as development continued in the world, so did it in the battle for the discs. On July 10th, one day after his previous battle with Dream, Tommy logged on to the SMP, only to see that Dream had torn apart all of the land surrounding his base looking for the discs. And he found them.
Ooh.
He was able to do this because when Tommy was hiding the discs off camera, he left his game sounds on. This allowed Dream to get an idea of where he had hidden them based on analyzing when he took fall damage and what blocks he
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
That's too much.
That's a lot.
Had been lost once again.
Oh my gosh.
And this time, Dream would not let them back so easily. Tommy's first plan was to bargain with Dream, but that quickly went downhill when Tubbo pointed out that the only thing Tommy had of value was his netherite chestplate. After their genius idea of setting an ultimatum was shut down by Dream walking out of the building, Dream threatened to burn Tommy's discs if he didn't give him the netherite chestplate within 20 minutes. This left only one reasonable solution. One way for Tommy to get his discs back once and for all. Him and Tubbo would try and portal trap Dream and kill him with beds. Why did they actually think that would work? He literally just said he doesn't have the discs in his inventory. This plan was absolutely foolproof. There was no way it wouldn't work. Oh.
Right, they're texting right in the thing and he can see it.
Dream knew their plan, Tommy and Tubbo were sure he had trapped the portal on the other side. Lucky for Tommy, he had ender pearls and was able to escape. Tubbo, on the other hand, was slain by Dream. And somehow, Tommy died as well. Their plan was not going too well. They had already both died and had made no more progress towards recovering the discs. They then met peacefully with Dream, who decided to give Tommy one last chance to trade his chest plate for the discs. Tommy convinced Dream to give him 10 more minutes to think about it, buying him time to think of another plan. This time, Tommy's plan was different. It was literally the exact same plan. After yet another failed negotiation, an opportunity arose for one of the discs to be stolen. Dream, after taking out both Tommy and Tubbo multiple times, was feeling very confident. Because of this, he decided it would be funny to taunt them by playing the disc. But Tommy and Tubbo were ready. After playing it again higher up so they couldn't steal it, Dream began to build a blockade next to the jukebox. But Tubbo managed to slip through, ejecting the disc from the jukebox and taking it.
Okay,
He
Tubbo.
ran for his life. But eventually Dream killed both of them and took it back again. In the words of Tommy, they had a glimpse at freedom. But
Child, ain't that serious? It's not that serious.
Higher and higher, Dream continued to taunt Tommy with his discs, holding them just out of reach. Until Dream was distracted by Tubbo, allowing Tommy to drop in from above and steal the disc back. Knowing it wouldn't be safe in the skies, Tommy dropped the disc down to Tubbo. However, Tubbo was not able to find it before Dream realized what happened and took back the disc once again. Twice now, the two have been
he whooping y'all ass.
I know.
And y'all double teaming them. Y'all got come on.
The fighting continued.
Dream said I'm the king for a reason. Don't come for my throne.
Tommy and Tubbo decided to take the trade. Tommy's netherite chestplate for the discs. As they prepared for the trade,
So what's so special about that plate,
the
though?
days of Skyblock.
It's probably the strongest, I guess.
He was the king of scamming. Surely there was a way to beat Dream. Take back the discs while keeping his chestplate as well. Then, he remembered Tubbo, who had been by his side the entire time. They both knew exactly what to do.
What, they gonna betray him?
What?
As Dream dropped the discs,
Did Tubbo run up
Tommy dropped the chest plate.
They killed him.
Tubbo made a break for the discs. By the time Dream realized what was happening, it was too late. Tubbo had grabbed both of the discs and logged out. It was a race for the chest plate. But Tommy won, managing to disconnect after picking it up.
What the?
Oh my.
Left was Dream.
Damn, okay, logic.
Of a battle he thought he won with nothing.
So they make it, so it's painting out to be a Dream as like kind of the bad guy out of the SMP in a way.
Dropped the real discs.
What?
The ones he traded were fakes.
Wow, so Dream was trying to scam them
The
too.
finale of the disc saga took place the next day. As Tommy logged on, still holding the netherite chest plate, he looked around
Thinking
for a minute, then
they outsmarted him.
Tubbo. But Tubbo had his own problems to deal with.
Oh my gosh.
After conflict arose between Fundy, Purple, and Tubbo, they decided to settle their affairs in the socializing club. During their conversation, Tommy burst through the door asking for Tubbo's help to finish the war. But war would have to wait, as in the socializing club there are no weapons and no fighting allowed for any reason. So they moved outside. After that encounter, Tommy and Tubbo moved forward with their plan to find the discs. And Tommy knew exactly how they would do it. He believed that the discs were hidden in Dream's secret base, but he had no idea where it was.
If I was Dream, I would hide it
Tubbo's
somewhere
help,
very obvious,
Tommy
like
would use
in my
an
like
expert
house or
to see
something.
through
Yeah.
walls and find it.
Because people don't be thinking about the
Plan
obvious
worked, and
spots.
within minutes, they had broken into the base. But once again, this wouldn't be the end. The discs weren't there.
Yeah, he's smart.
Tommy and Tubbo asked around to see if anyone knew where the discs were. But they were out of luck. Until Dream logged on to the server.
Oh my gosh.
After some more negotiation, including a stack of diamonds the two had stolen from Dream, they once again agreed to trade the netherite chest plate for the discs.
Nah, give me the plate first.
This time, there was no scamming. And just like that, the music discs were back in the hands of Tommy. Together, Tommy and Tubbo had won the war.
Did they?
And to
No, they
celebrate,
didn't. This
They
is
gave up.
draw.
Yeah.
a bench near Tommy's house and
They ain't win the
listened to
war.
one of the discs.
Everybody won.
Overlooking the land, they thought about what they'd accomplished. Until a sudden realization hit.
Oh, they fake.
They had gotten the discs before. But it didn't matter. Anyone could take them at any time. There was only one safe place on the entire server that left no chance of anyone stealing the discs.
Where?
An ender chest. But as far as they knew, no ender chests had been made yet. So the two would have to quickly gather the materials and make their own before someone tried to steal the discs. If you don't know, an ender chest is crafted with an eye of enders surrounded by obsidian blocks. So all in all, they would need 8 obsidian, 1 blaze powder, and 1 ender pearl. They started by asking
So I'm
around
assuming
for
this is
blaze
like
powder.
real difficult to find then.
After
Yeah.
Fundy wasn't interested, they went to talk to Puns, who, despite having his lawn griefed by the build battle the day before, and Tommy stealing some golden apples, agreed to supply them with a blaze rod and an ender pearl in exchange for an apple. But as Tommy got the apple and began making his way to Puns, Dream began to attack.
What?
During their plans to seal the discs away in an ender chest,
Dream said, give me that
Dream
shit
knew
again.
if he wanted to stay in control, he had to stop them. Tommy quickly traded for the blaze rod and pearl, immediately running away as Dream began his pursuit. Tommy and Tubbo had to think of a plan, and quick. Dream is no stranger to chases, and Tommy knew he was living on borrowed time. Still needing 8 obsidian to craft the chest, Tommy had an idea. If Tubbo could distract Dream for just a minute or two, Tommy could rush over to the community nether portal and break enough obsidian to craft the chest. As Tommy made his way to the portal and began mining, Tubbo followed Dream, telling Tommy exactly where they were. 1, 2, 3. Tommy had almost gotten half the obsidian they needed when Dream started shooting at him from a nearby watchtower. Barely alive with one heart, just a single arrow could end the dream of securing.
There he died.
Tubbo made his way to Tommy, covering him and supplying food. 4, 5. Dream made his way to the portal, Tubbo only managing to stall a few seconds. The two ran, taking refuge in the community house and blocking off the doors. Tubbo stayed on the ground floor, sacrificing his life and buying Tommy just enough time to escape from the roof. 6, 7. They were so close. All that stood between them and freedom was a green man and a single piece of obsidian. Dream chased Tommy, a relentless storm of arrows following Tommy's every step. He couldn't do it. If he stops running, Dream kills him. If he keeps running for long, he loses his sprint and Dream kills him. There was nothing Tommy could do. But he didn't have to do anything. He had Tubbo.
Right.
Tubbo remembered he had a piece of obsidian at his house and ran there immediately.
Oh, Tubbo can't just
Now,
go get it.
Tommy was the one stalling. As Tubbo grabbed the obsidian, he went out back and saw Tommy loop around towards the back of his house. Tubbo then dropped the obsidian, as well as some food, and stalled Dream just long enough for Tommy to craft the ender chest and lock away the discs for good. Together, against all odds, the two friends managed to save Tommy's most prized possession,
Dream, I'ma still kill you.
of Dream. With this, the disc saga was over, at least for now, and the server was at peace once again. The next 2 weeks would be the most peaceful the server had ever seen since Tommy joined. With the end of the first major war, it seemed everyone needed a break from the chaos. But soon, a new player would be added to the SMP. A player that would completely change the nature of the server. A storyteller. A mastermind of words.
Wilbur? Oh god.
His ideas growing to define the server and made the story something people would remember. And July 24th, just 20 days after Tommy joined, one moment changed the course of the server forever.
Wilbur. Alright, we gon' what is his next part?
I don't know.
Conclusion.
Conclusion.
Thank you all so much
Yeah, it's
for
just
watching.
him wrapping up the video.
Alright, so what did you think of this Dream SMP complete story?
I love it. I love it so much. This is like literally like, I feel like what we've reacted to is like the more recent things from it. Like there's a lot of like drama and like war and I guess like the storytelling from Wilbur. So it was really great to see like also like figure out like how it began, like how it started with just like Dream and George, and then like they just kept adding more people. I love it. I love that it's like it is literally like a whole story. It's so creative and entertaining, even though it is like Minecraft, but it is the whole thing with the like this whole thing with the discs and just like them. It was literally like suspenseful, like watching them like chase and try to like evade Dream. It was just so great, and I definitely want to see all of them. I want to watch.
Yeah, this was incredible storytelling. It's just fantastic. Again, I say this every time we watch a sad-ist video. It's fantastic. The lengths that you all and the fans of this Dream SMP will go to really just get their story out like on and like just like create from like simple streams. It's truly incredible. I very much enjoyed it. I enjoyed the voice acting. I enjoyed all the hard work because it looked like it was a lot of hard work put into it, and this is only part 1, so I can only imagine the amount of hours. So make sure y'all go check out the original video and spam that up just because that's a lot of hard work. And it really gave us context on the story, and it gave me a lot of context context on why it is now named Dream SMP. I just thought maybe like he was the leader of the pack or something, but it's called that because he's the one who started it. So that a lot of things are starting to connect now. We're starting to recognize, and I'm gonna be able to really understand these streamers better and how they react, because I think a lot of times we watch these compilations and we only get highlighted moments or moments that people really like in particular, or we get these sad-ist videos where it's just like the war moments where we don't get the whole story, the complete story. So we are out of context with a lot of things. So now it's kind of, I'm starting to understand how Tommy is, and like Tommy Tubbo. I was ready to say wrong. Tommy and Tubbo's kind of relationship as well, and like I'm starting to like, okay, this is why he acts like this, because it's all starting to like make sense in a way. This was just like truly dope. It was dramatic as hell.
I loved it though.
Like, I was like, at times I was like, yo, this is not no damn movie. But nonetheless, I still enjoyed it for what it was. It was really good. But alright, y'all, that is all for this reaction. If you like it, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you also hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and comment down below for more reaction requests. Come on, if y'all want the part 2 to this, spam it up, part 2.
Please, I want to watch part 2.
If you want part 2, come on, spam up them likes, spam up them comments. Like, share this video so we can get more people just to watch it along with us in this journey. But yeah.
And make sure to follow us on our social medias, Instagram and Twitter.
But yes, y'all, that is all for this reaction, and we're out. Bye. Bye.